Uncluttered and Unfiltered is brought to you in part by our latest obsession, pancakes. Pancakes are the revolutionary cold pack that stick to you so you can stick to your routine. Whether you're pounding the pavement as a runner like me or you're tackling the clutter as a professional organizer like Christine, Pancakes has got you covered. Pancakes comes in 3 sizes and can be used again and again. We both keep them in our freezers, and when we feel an ache or a pain, you just stick them on your body. You can do it 100 times. It's all the benefits of using a cold pack, but no downtime. Find Pancakes at pain-cakes.com or at thousands of retailers nationwide.
Welcome to Uncluttered and Unfiltered, the podcast urging you to let it go and don't look back, with nationally acclaimed professional organizer Christine Stone and self-proclaimed hot damn mess radio and TV personality Eden Kendall.
Welcome, everybody, to Uncluttered and Unfiltered with Eden and Christina. We're on location today. This is one of our, I think this might be our first location podcast. So bear with us if we have any sound difficulties or anything like that, but I think it's going to be just great. And we have a guest that Christine and I have both known for years and years and years. Her name is Emilie Christensen. And if you were in the North Florida community, you would know who she was. She owns a boutique called Jaffe's, and she has been in the fashion world here locally, and I would say even globally, because your eye is on everything, for a while. So, Emilie, first of all, welcome to Uncluttered and Unfiltered.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, we want to talk to you today, and you know this because we're actually here on site to do a shoot for a local TV station as well. But we want to talk to you about some of the challenges that face women when they are 50 and over, or frankly, at any age, but when they're feeling that way. Is this something that happens a lot in your boutique where people come in and they don't want to dress the same way they used to when they were younger?
Yes and no. I think that people come in looking to feel good when they leave. Sometimes that means they need to change things up. And sometimes that means they need to update the same to be a little bit more age and time appropriate. Either way, we love helping them do that.
Well, I have a question, and that is when women come in, it seems to me like, at least what I'm seeing now, a lot of women over 50, there's always an item or a few items on their body areas that they don't love anymore, either because of gravity, sun damage, whatever it may be. And it could be their arms, their stomach. They don't like, they're in the menopause game. What are there any tips or tricks to hide those areas that people really don't love to show anymore?
Absolutely. We are full of tips and tricks. Personally, I am one of those people. And as I've gotten older, my arms aren't so much the problem, but my wine belly maybe is. So my clothes are a little bit looser. They're a little bit flowier. And, and that's okay. The key is to find the right silhouette to flatter your body type. And that changes over time. So you really shouldn't be married to a specific style or a specific color or a specific designer, because what worked for you 20 years ago may still work for you, but if it doesn't, embrace the change and move on.
What I found, Emilie, is that I can't tolerate the feeling of certain things as much as I used to. For example, tighter jeans. I like flowy pants. And let me say that when I'm trying to be a little bit more dressy, I like a nice flowier, like tighter on the top, flowier on the bottom look. I've noticed lately that there's baggy on top, baggy on the bottom look, like in the younger set. That doesn't work for me at all.
And that's okay. There's a way to style the same outfit for a 20-something, a 30-something, a 40-something, a 50-something, and that's what we do all day, every day. And it's not necessarily about the brand or the item. It's about how you style it and how you feel wearing it.
Okay, so I want to do a play-by-play on what you're wearing right now, remembering that people can't see you, but we walked in and you looked like so fashionable and so well put together and yet trendy and yet age appropriate, although people wouldn't know your age when they first met you.
Right.
Can you just pretend you're describing yourself to somebody who can't see you, which is exactly what you're doing, by the way.
This is so fun. Okay, first of all, this is my go-to throw on when I don't know what to wear outfit. It's black, which is my favorite color. Nothing wrong with loving black.
Hear that, everyone? Nothing wrong with loving black.
Nothing wrong with it. Although when I wear color, I always get, ooh, is that new? Ooh, I like you in blah, blah, blah color. And I'm like, yay, whatever. Back to black. Anyway, so from head to toe, I have on two different necklaces. One thing that I think is really important to do, especially as you have more favorite things in your life, is don't be afraid to wear all of them. The more layers and the more stuff, the better, because each piece has a story to tell, and each person that either gave it to you or showed it to you or complimented you when you wore it, you want to wear that with you every day. So I have a few layers of jewelry on. I also have on this amazing tank dress. It was actually designed by my daughter, Carly. It's by Boobies, and it has a built-in shelf bra.
Love that.
So I am not wearing a bra. As I've aged, I've become averse to tightness of any kind. So this has a built-in shelf bra. I'm wearing it with my Boobies nipple cover.
Which we're going to talk about because Carly invented these nipple covers called Boobies when she was how old? 9 years old. So anyway, you probably have a pair, but we're going to talk about that further into the podcast. So you've got your shelf bra, tank top dress, but it's flowy.
This tank dress is made out of bamboo. Carly is very eco-friendly in her mindset and her business. Her goal is to make profit while making a difference. So all of the fabrics are made in Los Angeles. It's made out of bamboo. She has designed each piece of fabric and each garment to be easy, wearable, sustainable, and really appropriate for all ages. So this particular dress is called the Betty dress, named after my sister.
Oh.
And I love to wear it because it's easy. I don't have to think about it. And then I also layered it with...
And it's like baby doll length, but it's longer than baby doll, but it's like a baby doll.
How tall are you?
It's to the very tip of your knee.
5 feet tall. So it's hitting me like right at my knee. So it's a mini dress. It's definitely not a long dress, but it's perfect for this time of year when it's so hot and you just don't want to wear anything. And it doesn't hug any of your parts, but it drapes really beautifully, so it's still flattering. This little over duster, I'll describe it. It's actually a dress.
Oh, I love that.
So she's got what looks like a jacket or a shirt that's almost as long as the dress covering it. You're going to, by the way, be able to see this on our social media. So take the time and go over to any of our social media because there will be a segment that we're getting ready to shoot after this. It'll look like a TV segment and you'll see what Emilie's wearing. But okay, so tell us about the duster.
So the duster is really a dress by a line that we carry called Cush, and it's a really, really, really lightweight fabric. It's some type of a blend of viscose. It feels like, I don't even know what it's made out of, but it's amazing. It's drapey, it's lightweight, it's a little see-through, and I bought it to wear as a dress. And I wear it more as a jacket or a cover-up or a duster the way I have it unbuttoned today because it's got a 3/4 sleeve that you can roll up or roll down. It's the perfect length. I wear it over jeans with a tank top.
And it's black on black that you're wearing right now.
Which I love. I love. I even commented on the duster when I walked in because I think women over 50, their arms are something that they try to cover. And this is perfect because it's not heavy. It's light.
It's so light.
Yeah.
So light.
So adorable on you. And then let's talk about the shoes because Christine and I had a moment the other day. I have a feeling these are like the shoes we love. Are these Velcro?
These are not Velcro.
Oh, okay. They look like they could be like the ones we have.
But they should be. That would be a design improvement, I think. So these are just a chunky mule by a line we carry called Melissa. I like to describe them as Barbie shoes for grown-ups. They have a really chunky...
Right, they look comfortable.
They have a nice high platform. So I am 5 feet tall, and I've worn heels my whole life, and I'm on my feet all day, every day. And these shoes provide the perfect amount of support and comfort and height that I need without breaking my back or making me fall down.
So the Velcro reference, just for those listening are like, why would you even ask that question? What a weird question. Is the other day, Christine and I were out for coffee And she said, I've got to show you something crazy. These shoes I'm wearing, they're Velcro. And when you can't bend down as easily as you once could, that's an amazing feature. And I laughed at her because I also was wearing shoes that looked like buckles, but they were indeed Velcro like a kindergartner would have. So we just thought that was really, really funny. But anyway, so you look so beautifully put together. You've got more jewelry on your arms and on your fingers. And that's part of your just wear it all kind of mode.
Wear it all and rock it.
Well, that goes back to one of my questions is women want to be fashionable. They want to be on trend, but not too trendy. So how is it that women can go out, get in? I think the problem they have is nobody can style them right. They want to be styled from head to toe so they don't feel like they made a mistake because they're like, I tried it, but I didn't look like that.
Well, also, I would walk right by that dress she just showed us because I wouldn't have had the inclination to then go find something to wear over it.
Right.
I wouldn't have thought of that at all.
Right.
And it's hard, too, because, not everybody wants help when they're shopping, and we don't want to scare them away. And so we don't want to say, let me help you.
Right.
If somebody wants help, we're there for them, for sure. And a lot of times it's getting people in things that are outside of their comfort zone just to see, just to try. You don't have to come out of the dressing room. Just let us put a few things in there that you wouldn't normally choose. Let's just see how you like it.
So when you stick with a basic color, like, I don't know, black, which seems to be a favorite among the two of you, even when I see Christine sometimes, I know that she has clothes on that I might be wearing the same kind of clothing, but they don't look like that on me because she styles them up. She'll have I think we did something a day before or the day of a playoff game for the Jaguars, and she had on black t-shirt, black pants, but she had on this lovely Jaguar print scarf.
I did.
You did. Do you remember doing
No,
that?
not really, but
okay.
That's not unusual nowadays.
I love a scarf. I am a scarf girl. And the weird thing is I only wear them when I'm traveling because I'm so hot, especially at this age. I don't want to wear anything that I don't have to wear. But a scarf is such a great way to dress up a basic that you are comfortable in and make it look special. And you don't have to be traveling to wear them, but I'm hot, so I do.
Uncluttered and Unfiltered is brought to you in part by Hearts for Minds. Hearts for Minds is encouraging you to use your sidewalk to motivate others for Mental Health Awareness Month. Help break down the stigma of mental illness, spark conversation, and maybe just make somebody's day a little sweeter. It's easy. Grab some chalk and write inspirational messages and pictures on your sidewalk. Snap a photo and share it online by tagging Hearts for Minds on Instagram. And use the hashtag #ChalkItUpForLife. That's chalk it up, the number 4, and life. Let's chalk it up for mental health. Visit Hearts for Minds, that's Hearts, the number 4, and Minds.org to learn more.
What do you think about Christine's butt jacket that she has? Tell everyone why you have what you call your butt jacket.
Well, I got that at Jaffe's,
Okay.
and I literally have worn it so much that I can't tell you. Because I wear it as a jacket.
Uh-huh.
Then I get hot, and then I call it my butt jacket because I tie it around my waist to cover my butt, especially if I'm feeling something's maybe a little too short, like a dress or something. But I've worn it to death. And that's the thing. I feel like people don't understand sometimes. You may pay a tad bit more than you want to, but if it's something you're going to wear and wear and wear until you're almost sick of wearing it, it's so well worth getting something that's not going to fall apart.
Right. And it's very soft. It's denim, but it's very light and soft.
It's soft and it's frayed, so it gives you that bit of trendiness,
Right.
But you still get your classic jean jacket.
What are some other tips and tricks like the baby doll dress with a duster or what was a dress, but it's now just unbuttoned? What are some other things that you would recommend? Like, let me give you an example. I don't ever feel like I'm the kind of person that can pull off multiple pieces. Not because I can't pull it off as far as when someone dresses me, but I just don't think I get overwhelmed in my own closet. Let's just say, like if I were to go on a shopping trip and say, I'm going to buy this, this, and this, because I know I can wear this over this, this over this, this with this. I mean, how is that what they call a capsule wardrobe? I'm not sure I had the lingo right.
Well, and really, Christine could probably speak to this better than I can, but your closet should be organized like a capsule wardrobe. Organized colors, organized seasons, and if your things are organized that way, it becomes much easier to get dressed in the morning and much less overwhelming. And the things that you don't love, that you don't wear, even if they're new, if you're not willing to give them away, at least move them out of your space so they don't mess with your head when you're trying in the morning.
I love this girl. Love her. Love her.
I know. I feel like one of these things is not like the other, and it is me. But I'm trying very, very. I probably shouldn't have showed up in my, like workout clothes, but at the door. Okay.
Well, I do have on that subject. So a lot of times, people say you should not be wearing that. You should be wearing this. You should be wearing bright florals or stripes. But for the life of you, you're just never going to do it. But when you hear people, or you should wear red, or you should wear color, what is your thought on what people think you should wear, but you totally feel comfortable in black or white or neutrals or just neutral linen pants? I mean, something very basic.
I love this question so much. So a good friend of mine from many years ago said, don't should have yourself today. And, basically every time you're second guessing yourself, you're not doing yourself or anyone else any favors. And the bottom line is you need to be comfortable in the skin that you're in and the outfit you're wearing, no matter what other people say or think or feel. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that red is the hot color. If you don't like it, don't wear it. It's fine. You're fine. So you should wear what makes you happy and be open to suggestions. There's nothing wrong with trying something on for a minute or wearing something once or twice and then deciding, it was fine. That was fun for a minute, but I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. That's okay too. Just because you buy an outfit that's not your style doesn't mean you're married to that style forever.
I feel like said it better myself.
I feel like you may have said that there at that. So among the other things I noticed when we first walked in to Jappy's was, and this, obviously we have a global audience. So, this is about the actual fashions, the styles. But one of the things I noticed too is you have everything from sunglasses to reading glasses. I love that you had some very nice high quality reading glasses. We're going to spend some time on that in the near future on eyes and so forth. But that's another way to feel a little bit more put together, a little bit more, I guess, just good about yourself.
I love glasses, sunglasses. Believe it or not, I love my reading glasses because they're cool. They're a little bit edgy. They have blue light protection in them. I'm constantly on a computer, on my phone, and they feel like if I've got to wear them, I might as well make them cute.
Yeah, why not? So one of the things too that Emilie said when Christine said, we're going to talk to you about the different problem spots women have. She said, yeah, the truth is 90% of the time their problem spots don't seem like problems to me at all. But, if it's their issue, we are going to address it.
Yeah. And our job is to help people leave feeling better than they did when they came in.
Okay. So let's talk about undergarments.
Yeah, this is a great. Okay, so yeah, undergarments is an important thing. Real quick, I want to talk about Carly and the boobies because one of my favorite things I own are stick-on nipple covers. To be honest with you, because when you work out or you go to anywhere you go, and she's showing us that she's wearing them too. Like that was kind of a fashion-forward thing to come up with when you're 9.
Yes, it was a very long time ago, almost 20 years ago.
I can't believe that.
27 now. And she could not find what she was looking for in the marketplace. So she made a better mousetrap. Her father and I helped her, create it and bring it to market. And frankly, it was something that just kind of sat on the back burner and sold itself for years and years and years. Then she went to business school, got a degree in entrepreneurship, and now she's kind of taken over the company. And it's awesome to watch her kind of fly with this product. So now she has sticky bras that give you lift and cleavage and all kinds of beautiful bamboo apparel pieces and undergarments. And I'm definitely a proud mama.
Oh, yeah, as you should be, as you should be. All right, so undergarments, we're talking everything from shapewear to the right bra to no visible panty lines, the works.
Yeah. And again, that goes back to helping people feel more comfortable in the skin that they're in. Like, I don't wear a dress without Spanx. Even my flowy baby doll dresses, which are not tight, I have to wear my Spanx. It's like a security blanket for me.
Hey, you feel almost naked if it's too flowy and you don't have anything under there but like just undies.
Well, and I get hot and I don't want my parts touching.
Yes.
I want everything separated.
Also, as we age, I've noticed the thong underwear was great when I was younger, but now my butt needs lifted. So a thong is not helping any matters in any way, shape, or form. So you need something that's going to lift, not, weigh you down. Like, I mean, I know they have their purpose, but as you age, we don't get the purpose as much.
Well, and also to your point about visible panty lines, sometimes thongs dig into the
you can see them in the hips,
right? That we don't want people to see.
Yeah, there's hip lines.
Yep.
So, I mean, I've kind of graduated to a hipster style undie. I won't call it a granny panty because it's a little cuter than that. But a lot of lines make beautiful, comfortable, wearable things. Spanx is one of them. I'm a big fan of Commando. They make some really comfortable, breathable, buttery.
What a fun name, Commando.
Well, the whole point is it's supposed to feel like you're wearing nothing and going Commando.
Yeah.
So underneath my Spanx are my Commandos.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love that.
So having, I know Christine would say this, and she has before, when you're going through your closet, when you're organizing, make sure you're going through all of your undergarments, make sure that you have what you need to wear the things that you have in your closet. For me, the one thing that I always have, believe it or not, in my desk drawer at work is one of the pairs of the stick-on uplifting bras, because I feel like if I forget most people don't forget a bra when they go to work. Well, but I feel like me, oftentimes I'll change clothing before I'll go in, 4:30 in the morning, get to the radio station, nobody's there. And then when people start arriving, I need to start really, getting dressed for the day. That's just the thing I do.
Oh my God. That's why I love you. Right there.
Which is why I have like 3 outfit changes in my car at all times,
Oh my gosh.
But the point being that you should have all of the undergarments you need to wear everything in your closet.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I don't wear regular bras anymore. I only wear the boobies, nipple covers, and the boobies sticky bra. I don't know if you guys know this, but I had a mastectomy a few years ago, and my skin is very sensitive. My scars are very sensitive to any type of like pressure. And I have a scar on my belly and I have a scar under both boobs. And I hate bras, but sticky bras work for me. And the longer kind of the tops that Carly made, they're like crop tops for young girls that wear them as tops. But for me, they're bras that don't irritate my scars. And it's amazing.
I love that. I am fascinated by the dresses with the built-in bras.
Yeah.
I mean, fascinated, because those are very, very hard to find. I mean, very hard.
Yeah, you'll find a tank top here and there. They were around. There used to be more of them.
Yeah.
Target used to have this whole line of these tank tops with these bras in them. And I don't see them anymore ever. I mean, just to grab for like a quick workout or anything like that. But it's now that you never see dresses. For sure.
No, that's why that fascinates me, because I mean, I agree with her. I don't like wearing the underwire bras anymore. I just like something that's comfy that you could wear all day. And so I agree. And one thing I am going to say as an organizer is undergarments are the number one thing I tell people. If they have holes in them, get rid of them. If they're stretched out, get rid of them. Because to me, undergarments, and I don't know if you agree, really set the stage for a really good looking outfit. If you have a poor fitting bra, underwear that's not really doing what it's supposed to be doing, it can really make or break an outfit. So I think undergarments are huge when it comes to older women over 50 feeling their best.
100%. I could not agree more. Undergarments are the key to success at any age in any outfit, because if you're not feeling good underneath, you're not going to feel good in whatever designer ensemble you think you are going to feel good in.
So I have two stories to go along with what we just discussed. One is this very morning, I threw a bra in the trash because the wire was poking out.
Yay.
So that was like, you're out of there. And the second part of this is I had a friend say to me when I ran into her, I asked my husband the other day if he thought you had work done on your chest because you looked so voluptuous in this recent picture that I saw of you. And which we were good enough friends where I loved the idea that she and her husband are talking about my boobs, but whatever the case may be, but it was my bra. It was the bra I was wearing was a very uplifting bra. And it makes the difference to the point where people will, because I remember shopping one time at Dillard's and that's where they're in there. The lady, you like to get the older lady who's clearly retired with a tape measure around her neck that's going to fit you and make you put your clothes back on and come out and model. That's what you want. When you're trying on a bra, you want to really try on some different bras. You want to take the time to get it right, at least the first time. And for me, she said, if you try this bra on, I guarantee you it's going to look like you just had a lift. And she was right. I bought several of these bras and it looks like I had a lift.
I gotta love a good bra.
One other thing, you're 5 feet. I'm 5'2". How tall are you?
5'4".
Okay. So one thing also I notice is everything seems to be made for really tall people. And believe me, I'm jealous. I wish I was, 5'8". I really do. I mean, that's one thing you can never pay for surgically. It is what it is. So is having a seamstress the key to having items or finding items like you did with the dress you have that because you're shorter, it hits you as if it was made for your height?
I think both. I think that having a good seamstress definitely doesn't hurt. And I've adjusted some items actually recently that were made for much taller people that I loved. But also looking at items differently and not necessarily being married to the style you think is made for a short person or a tall person. For example, a lot of the midi dresses that are popular, that are designed to hit like a tall person in the middle of their calf would fit me and would fit you as a maxi dress.
Well, I look like something out of Little House on the Prairie when I put it on.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Again, it's all about the fabric and how it drapes. It's about how fitted it is. Actually, I have a midi dress I'm going to put you in. I think it'll look really cute on you. Outside of your comfort zone, it's not that. So sorry.
No.
But I do think that there are crop styles of pants that you could wear as a full length, as a petite.
That's what my daughter does. She buys not quite capris with the ankle, but they're, full length on her because she's, I get in trouble if I say, I think 4'11".
Yeah. And the thing about it is right now, especially in the denim world, there are so many styles out there. There are so many silhouettes. There's low rise, mid rise, high rise, wide leg, straight leg, skinny leg, all the legs, all the styles, all the lengths. So it's just a matter of trying until you find the perfect one. I feel like jeans and bathing suits are the two things you just can't be afraid to try on a million things until you find the right one, because when you do, it'll be worth the investment.
Yes,
time and
I agree.
I agree.
Well, the takeaway for me is a butt jacket is a good thing to have. No, also to be considering things that maybe, especially if you're in a boutique situation like a Jaffe's where, it's obviously locally owned. You have people that are there that this is their passion. It's not just they get nothing against a mall store, but it's not like I worked at Express when I was in college. You should not have asked me at that time because I would tell you whatever Boy George is wearing is what you should have done. So, but when you find a place like that where you have some people that are passionate that can assist you and let you look at some things and think about matching some things up, like before you toss a dress that maybe you won't wear anymore, maybe you should think about putting a jacket with it. maybe you could get some more life out of something, right?
Or maybe it's like your favorite collared shirt that you wore when you worked in corporate America. And now you can wear it unbuttoned over a tank top with jeans and look put together without buying a new jacket.
Like that.
I like that a lot. A lot.
So having some, I guess, courage to just, you don't have to go out in public, but to try on some different things in different combinations that are in your closet, maybe adding some pieces to some things that you already have. That's a solid idea.
And
asking for help.
And getting rid of things.
Well, that's one that you know,
don't work anymore, that you don't love, that, you know, you may have loved, like you said, once and you wore it a couple times, but you don't have to be married to it. I loved that.
Mm-hmm. But it's all enlightening. And what it really does is get you thinking. So what I would encourage everyone to do is maybe go over to our social media and see what Emilie's wearing today, because we love it. She's about to dress us. And so the segment where you're going to see Emilie, you're going to see us as well. And that's okay. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, if you are enjoying this podcast, we always ask the biggest favor we ever ask is, would you share it with one friend? Just one friend. You know, of course we want the reviews. Of course we want 5 stars. Of course we would love for you to follow, subscribe, all of those things. But really the most special thing you can do in our minds is if you could tell one girlfriend that there's a podcast where women over 50 come to find their people.
Yep.
So if you're in a different place in your life and you don't want to wear it anymore, or you feel like it's showing off parts of your body that you no longer care to show everyone, you can let it go.
And don't look back.
Hi, it's Eden. Christine and I absolutely love bringing you Uncluttered and Unfiltered, the podcast for women over 50. For the first time, we're asking you for your help. A one-time or monthly donation from you will help us with production costs and help us grow this awesome community. Find a link to make a donation in our most recent show notes, in our Uncluttered and Unfiltered Ladies Only Facebook group pinned to the top, or on our Uncluttered and Unfiltered Facebook page. And in advance, thank you